Okay, last but not least here, we're going to talk about pie. And no, not the pie that you eat, the pie that's spelled P-I, no E. And it is that weird looking symbol with the two lines and the squiggly thing above it. Um, and what pi is that most famous. Pi is an irrational number. It's that most famous irrational number. Remembering that a rational number is one that can be written as a fraction. So irrational is one that cannot. And these irrational numbers cannot be written as fractions because pi is an irrational because it's both never ending, meaning that it goes on forever and ever and ever, and it's also non-repeating. So you know how if you have some of those decimals that's like zero point 0.3 repeating, zero point 0.6 repeating, those kind of decimals are rational numbers because repeating decimals are special. They can be turned into fractions. Zero point 0.3 repeating is that 1/3. Zero point 0.6 repeating is 2/3. Pi cannot be written as a fraction because it's never ending and it's not repeating. You know, if you look up all those digits of pi is 3.1415926538979323846. And that's not even a piece, that's not even a small part of it. You know, that's nothing compared to infinity. So notice here, yes, I do have some digits showing up more than once, like 5, 5, 5. But notice those aren't happening the same number of times, or like they're not showing up like every two other digits or whatever. There's no pattern to it. So because of that, it's really, 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 really important because all the circle formulas, your area, your circumference that we're going to learn tomorrow, all those circle formulas use pi in them. So it's really important that when you're calculating them, that you must use the pi button on your calculator. So not that one. We want this. So here's an image of your calculator that you'll be able to use on your state test. So your pi button here is this one right here. If you start with the second button, it's 1, 2, 3 down from the second button. So that's the button you're going to be using for pi. And so one last thing to talk about with pi is that pi is, it's just a number. It's nothing special. It's not a variable. It's a number. And what it actually is, it's a ratio. So thinking back, a ratio is a comparison between two things. And the most common way that we write ratios now that we're fancy middle schoolers are those fractions. So pi is really just equal to the fraction that is a circle's circumference compared to or divided by its diameter. And we'll take a look at that a little bit closer in class. We'll do some calculator work that'll prove that to you.